Welcome to this class. Today is just around the summer solstice time when we have the longest light hours in our day here in the northern hemisphere. So it's really a good time to recharge up and to charge up our centers, our chakras with the energy that's available with the sunlight, the life force, prana, that is so prevalent and so strong at this time. Also a good time to kind of look where we are, take a pause, look at where we've come and where we're going. So this month our theme is the secret garden of the soul, or secret garden of the heart, and both are pretty close. The heart center, so will be our focus today. And we'll do a kriya to first just to activate the energies in the body, stimulating the kundalini energy which sits at the base of the spine and moving it up the spine. They say there's that the energy channel, the biggest energy channel is inside the spine. It's called the shushumna, and the area from the base of the spine up to the neck is called the silver cord. And so we'll be activating the energy along that silver cord with our kriya, and then distributing it throughout the body from the heart center, radiating out to give us more strength and stability and energizing the whole body. It's a very beautiful kriya, short one. And then we'll do a meditative kriya with 3 parts, just to become aware of the heart center and of the heart and really establishing that heart center energy into our energy field. And I feel that's so much needed in these times where we're facing so many tragedies and challenges that are happening around the world, and so that our hearts can still stay open and be compassionate, but that we can still keep our frequency high enough that we can actually perhaps help by supporting that vibration of the heart center for change to happen, because really the more we can bring in a higher vibration into our environment and into ourselves and make that a solid, peaceful state where there's no conflict. At the heart there's no conflict when the heart center is open and balanced. So we'll hopefully experience that today in our kriya. So we'll start by finding a beautiful seated posture, comfortable. Close the eyes and begin to breathe consciously. Taking some deep inhales by relaxing the belly and drawing the air up into the rib cage on the inhale. As you exhale, gently relax the rib cage, let it collapse and bring the navel in towards the spine. Just notice that wave of the inhale and the exhale, bringing in fresh energy and exhaling anything which is not needed to support you right now. Letting go of thoughts, any lingering emotions, just so that you can be present here and now and experience everything just as it is. And then we'll bring the palms together, rub them lightly to create some feeling in the fingertips, along the fingers and the palms. The heart center is the center where we become aware of emotions and sensations. Bring those thumbs so that the thumbs connect to the sternum right at the heart center. And you might find that there's a little notch on the sternum with if you move your hands slightly up and down, where the knuckle of your thumb will rest in a little notch of the sternum. And if you press against the sternum, right there you are activating the calming effect on the heart center, where we are balanced. And then we'll take some deep inhales and exhales together, preparing to tune in. The mantra we use is Om Namo Gurudev Namo. I bow to the creative energy of the universe. I bow to the divine teacher, the wisdom in all things, and right at my heart center, the deepest wisdom that I can know. And let's inhale deeply together. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale to begin. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. And inhale for our protective mantra. Inhale deeply. At Gure Name, Jugat Gure Name, Sat Gure Name, Sri Gurudeve Name. Ad Gure Name, Jugat Gure Name, Sat Gure Name, Sri Gurudeve Name. Ad Gure Name, Jugat Gure Name, Sat Gure Name, Sri Gurudeve Name. Inhale deeply. And exhale. Relax the posture and the breath. We'll do a little bit of warming up. Come with your legs stretched out in front of you and wide apart. Do some life nerve stretching. So with the thighs engaged and the feet flexed. We will have the hands on both of the legs and then just slide down as you lean forward and down with a straight spine as much as possible, and hold where you feel a good stretch. And breathe here, letting the weight of the torso bring you slowly further downwards, and stretching the sits bones, the lower spine, and grounding into the mat through your sits bones, and opening the chest so that the lower spine has no curve in it, just leaning forward. Take some deep breaths and feel that stretch at the back of your legs, Engage the thighs, so the back of your knees reach towards the ground. The heels point away from you and toes point towards you. And then gently release and come up to center, and then we'll turn the torso towards the left leg. Let the hands slide down the left leg. The left foot is flexed, also the right foot. And both legs, the thighs are engaged. Let the torso come gently downwards and stretch forward and down. And breathe here, a few deep breaths over the left leg. Beautiful, and then gently come back up to center, turn towards the right leg with your torso, and then let the hands glide down the leg and stop where you feel a little bit of stretch, keeping both of the thighs engaged, the feet flexed, lean forward and down, with a nice straight spine, head in line with the spine. And take some breaths here. Letting the upper torso gently relax downwards towards the leg as your muscles release at the back of your leg. You feel you can stretch a little more, and then gently come up. The center we'll do again, down to the center one more time, leaning forward and down. Perhaps you can go a little further down this time. Be conscious of a nice stretched straight spine, open chest, and then gently come up to center, down the left leg now, turning towards the left leg. Allow yourself to come down and over the left leg. Relax into the stretch, keeping the thighs engaged, feet flexed. Gently come back up to center, turn to the right leg and come down, stretching over the right leg, right from the lower spine, pushing forward and down, stretching forward with your chest, and gently back up and relax. And we'll come lying on the back, knees into chest. Just relax here a moment. And then holding on to the knees with both hands, one hand on each knee. Bring the knees close to your chest and then away from your chest by straightening the arms. Just a slow motion of inwards with the knees towards the chest and then straight away from the chest, straightening the arms. And feel that beautiful stretch on the lower spine. Elongating the spine when the knees come away from you and the sacrum comes down to the mat, and then it lifts off when your knees come close to the chest. Let's do a few of these back and forth. And do one more of those. And then bring your hands between your knees and clasp your ankles and let your knees go wide, arms straight. Let yourself feel that stretch on the hip, inner part of your hip joint, the groin area. And then come again, knees together to your chest. And then relax with the feet flat on the mat. We'll do some pelvic lifts. Bring the arms alongside the body, palms facing down. And then push into the mat with your heels and lift the hips up so that the hips and knees and shoulders are in one line. And then bring back down to the mat. Bring the hips back down. And alternate between these two, rolling up the spine as you raise your hips and rolling back down slowly with your breath, inhaling up and exhaling when you come down. Let's do 2 more pelvic lifts. Deep breaths. And then when you've finished, shake out your legs, stretch them out on your mat. And we'll go into our cat stretch, the big cat stretch, we call it. Bringing your right knee up into the chest with both hands holding on to your knee. Then bring only the left hand onto the knee and let the right arm extend up and out away from the body in a diagonal. And pull the right knee across your body with the left hand. And then gently bring the knee downwards towards the level of the hip, and keep the left leg straight, the right arm extended, and turn your head gently towards your right extended arm, and breathe into the stretch. Feel that full body extension from the right arm, the fingertips, right through the center of your body down towards the left leg and left foot. And then release the posture, bring the right knee back up and around towards all the way up to the right chest. And then extend the right leg down. And we'll do the same with the left knee, bring it into your chest, holding with both hands. And then let the right hand hold the knee and the left arm extends up and out away from the body in a diagonal. And then bring the right knee across your chest, around and downwards towards the level of the hip. Feel that full body extension, the right leg extended on the mat, and the left arm extending out. And turn your head towards that left arm. Breathe now, consciously into the stretch. And then relax and release. Bring the knee back to the chest, back down to the ground, stretching both legs out. And then bring both knees into your chest and rock up to a seated position. And then from here we'll turn on to coming onto hands and knees. And from here we're going to, forget what I was going to do. Yes. Okay, so we're going to do a modified cobra. So you stretch the legs out and let yourself come down on your knees and hands. So the hips are actually up in the air, but they're trying to reach the ground. You're supporting yourself on the arms, legs are out and behind you, and head comes up. And breathe here, feel that stretch on the front of your hips, the hip flexors. Beautiful. Take some deep breaths here. And then release by coming onto your hands and knees again and push the hips back, away from you, away from the hands. And come down, almost as if into baby pose, but then bend your arms so you're on your forearms and let the head come down to the mat. And just relax here. Find a comfortable position with the arms. Might want to bring them close, the hands closer to your head. And let the head rest and feel that beautiful relaxed stretch of the spine. Take some breaths here. And then gently come back onto hands and knees. And from here we'll go into triangle or downward facing dog. So put both feet flat on the ground, lift the hips up, and push back from the heels of your hands so the head and torso come in line with the hands. So your hands, head, shoulders, and hips are in one line if possible. And try to keep the legs without a bend. There might be a slight bend in the knees. And see if you can try to bring the heels to the mat, continuing to push backwards from the heels of your hands, spreading the fingers wide and bringing the weight of your hands mostly towards the thumb, the pads of your thumb. Take a few deep breaths here. This full body stretch, and then gently walk your feet towards your hands and your hands towards your feet into a forward fold. Relax here a moment. Relax the head and shoulders. You can have the knees slightly bent. Feel that full extension of the spine, right from the tailbone to the top of your head. And then gently bend the knees deeper and roll yourself up to standing. And shake it out a little bit. Bringing the feet about hip width apart. With the hands on the hips, we'll do some hip circles. Begin circling in any one direction. Full circles with deep breathing. Inhale when the hips come forward and exhale when they come back. Feel yourself grounded on both feet. And then reverse the direction. Just feel a gentle loosening up of the hips. Let's reverse the direction again. And the other way. One more time. And then come to the center and relax the hands, let them drop down and feel yourself relaxing as you bounce into your knees a little bit with flat feet. Relax the arms, shoulders, neck, head, and the whole spine. Take an inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth with a sound coming out of the mouth. Inhale nose, exhale mouth. One more time. And relax. Okay, and we'll come to our mat for beginning our kriya. Come into easy pose. And hydrate if you need to. So this is the kriya for moving the energy up the spine, that silver cord, and then pumping the energy throughout the body. Beautiful kriya. It's called kriya for generating navel tapa. Tapa is a sort of psychic heat. So you might even feel a little bit of heat generated by this kriya. That is the energy flow through the body that you might be feeling. So we start with sitting in easy pose. You grab onto the ankles or shins of your first legs in front of you. And it's like a spinal flex in the sense that we'll roll forward on the spine, on the sits bones, on the pelvis, rolling forward, opening the chest on the inhale. But we're going to also raise both shoulders up towards the ears. And then on the exhale, you let the shoulders drop down and roll back on the pelvis, making a round spine behind you. And the head stays pretty much level. Inhale, roll forward on the two sits bones and open the chest. If you can, bring it forward, lifting the shoulders. On the exhale, let those shoulders just drop down and roll back on the two sits bones. Okay. Inhale forward, exhale back. And we're counting 108 of these. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, bring the shoulders up. Exhale down, rolling back, and just count. 108 with full deep breathing. And I like to picture myself like a bird with big wings flying, flapping of the wings. You might even imagine yourself flying like this across a deep mountain gorge or a big valley, taking flight. We'll call it 108 right here. Take a deep inhale. Suspend the breath. Stretch up the spine. Squeeze the rectum, sex organs, and navel point. So we move the energy up. And then exhale. Release the lock and relax. And here we'll take a little break, a rest. So you can lie on your back and rest. Take about a 3 to 4 minute relaxation to allow the energies we've just stimulated to circulate. You might feel them moving throughout the body so you relax completely. Begin to deepen your breath. And stretch a little bit. Open and close your hands. Point and flex your toes. And stretch your arms overhead. And then relax and bring your knees into your chest. And then rock yourself up to seated position. Back into easy pose. And hydrate if you need to. The next posture, we have the left hand in front of the heart center with the palm facing away, and the right palm facing towards the left. And then you bring the fingertips together and curl them into a what we call bear grip. And then you let the thumbs come down and lock down on the two fists. And you pull a little bit across the chest with the elbows pulling apart and then the fingers resisting here. And this is called bear grip. So we're going to begin to move the elbows in a seesaw-like motion up and down, pulling across the fingers and pulling the elbows away. And here also we're going to count 108, so 1, 2, like each time the left goes up and down, that's 1. So let's say we have 15 and we're going to inhale up, exhale down. So it's almost like a breath of fire. Let's say we have 25 now. Inhale up, exhale down. 7, 28, 29, and continue at your own pace. Let's say we have reached 108. Bring the hands to the heart center, elbows forward, stretching away from the heart center. Inhale deep. Suspend the breath. Squeeze the muscles at the base of your spine, inwards and upwards. Pull the energy up. And then exhale, relax the breath, relax the lock, relax the arms. And shake out if you need to. Then we'll be chanting here, a meditative chant. Do the Long Chant, what is called Long Ek Ong Kaars. Let me just bring up the mantra on the screen. Ek Ong Kaar, Sat Naam, Siri Wahe Guru. One Creator, created this creation. So Ek is one, Ong is the creator, creatress, and Kar is the creation. So they're all one, all came from one, we are all one. Satnam, truth, is the identity of everyone and of the totality. And Siri is great. Vaheguru is an expression of bliss when merged with that infinite wisdom. So it's a mantra for this Aquarian age. It has 8 vibrations, and the number 8 is the number of infinity. And so it also helps us to connect to our divine reality. It can balance the chakras and liberate from karma. So it's a very powerful chant. And we'll just practice that today very briefly. So the breath, we will take a deep inhale. There'll be three breaths for that mantra. On the first breath, we will chant Ek by pulling in the navel sharply towards the spine, a short Ek, and then release the navel as we chant Ong Kar, very long. Each of Ong and Kar are about the same length. And then we'll take another deep inhale and chant, pulling the navel towards the spine abruptly, to chant a quick Sat, and then release the navel as we chant Naam, a long Naam. And at the very end of our breath, when we're almost out of breath on that second breath, we'll chant the word Siri, just very briefly. And then take another deep well, actually only a half inhale. The third inhale is just a half a breath. And we'll chant Wah, pulling the navel in towards the spine, and He Guru, releasing the navel. Okay? Come into an easy pose posture. You can have the hands in Gyan Mudra if you like, or just relaxed in your lap with an upright spine, chin slightly tucked towards the throat. You can have the eyes focus at the center of the forehead, the third eye, and just follow and begin when we take a nice inhale. Pull the navel towards the spine with Ek and let it go from there. Take a deep inhale. Ek Ong Kaars. Deep inhale. Sat Naam. Siri. Small inhale. Wa He Guru. Begin again. Take a deep inhale. Ek Ong Kaars. Sat Naam. Siri. Wa He Guru. Ek Ong Sat Sri Wa Heng Ru Ek Ong Sat Nam Sri Wa Heng Ru Ek Ong Sat Nam Sri Wa He Guru Ek Ong Sat Nam Sri Wa Heng Ru and relax the breath. Relax the posture. We have one more exercise in the kriya before our relaxation. Sitting in easy pose, you can have the hands on the knees or in Gyan Mudra. Or just let the head tip back gently. And then from here, take a deep inhale and a complete exhale. Suspend the exhale and pump the navel 8 times. So in and out, and then inhale. Hold the breath on the inhale and pump the navel 8 times. Exhale completely. Hold the breath out and pump again 8 times. Inhale, suspend, pump 8 times. Exhale, suspend, pump 8 times. One more time. Inhale, suspend 8 times, pump the navel in and out. And then relax, bring the head back up. Take a nice deep inhale, exhale. And then come lying on your mat for a deep relaxation. Make yourself comfortable. Stretch the legs out on your mat. Let the arms be alongside your body and let the body become totally limp. And move the consciousness to your navel center and keep it there for a moment till you've completely relaxed. And once you've completely relaxed, with your mental body, move from the navel center to a level a little above the physical body and just hover there and relax for the next few minutes. And begin to deepen your breath. Coming back into the physical body. Begin to move your feet and hands. Make circles of the hands around the wrists and the feet around the ankles. Stretch the arms up overhead, reaching back and stretching right from the fingertips down through the toes. And then relax the arms to the sides. Maybe bring your feet flat on the mat, the knees in the air, and then let the knees go to one side. And back up to center and over to the other side. Back up to center one more time. To one side and then back to the other, taking your time. Gently waking up the body. Just prolonging as much as we can that feeling of deep relaxation. And then bring your knees up into your chest and hold them there with your arms clasped around your knees. Rock a little side to side. Maybe allow your arms to be wide and bring your knees into the elbows. Holding them up towards the shoulders. Rock a little side to side with knees wide. And then bring the knees back close together. And separate your knees, bring the soles of your feet together, bring the palms of your hands together, rub them vigorously, waking up the nerve endings. And then place the soles of your feet on the mat and bring the hands cupped over the closed eyelids. And relax your eyes into that healing energy that comes right from the heart center through the arms into the palms. And let it reach the soul through the eyes and the closed eyelids, healing, bringing healing energy to the heart and the soul. And then gently open your eyes into the palms and slowly bring the palms away from your face and look at the palms, staring at the lines of your hands. As you move the hands away, then wrap your arms around your knees and bring your knees into chest. Once more, head down. Make your spine round and rock once or twice along the length of your spine, waking up all the nerve endings, massaging the spine. And then come up to a seated posture. This will be a meditative kriya for the heart center. It has 3 parts, and each part will be doing about 5 minutes or so. And after the first part, there's another relaxation for about 5 minutes. This is to balance the frequency of the heart center and the quality of the heart center, which is the most important center for compassion and humility, which we really need to establish more and more in ourselves so that we have that beautiful meditative heart frequency more and more established in the earth atmosphere. We're starting with the first kriya, the first posture in this little meditative kriya of 3 parts. The right hand is formed into a fist with the thumb pointing up, and then you bring the thumb so that it touches the navel center, which is just below the belly button, a couple finger widths below. So you're actually pressing into the navel center with the thumb of the right hand. And then the left hand just closes over that fist on the exterior, right at the base of your right fist. Just clasp your left hand over the right hand. And holding here, the eyes are closed. Begin long, deep, and slow breathing. And concentrate on the flow of the breath and feel the pulsing of your breath. And with the mental focus is here, focusing from the navel point as you inhale, breathing up to the root of your nose, the flow of energy, and then as you exhale, the flow of energy from the root of your nose back down to the navel center. Following the breath with your mind, following that flow pattern up the spine from the navel to the root of the nose and back down from the root of the nose to the navel center. Measure your breath along that passage. The last few minutes, continue the process of visualizing the breath traveling from the navel center to the root of the nose and back. Also connect to the frequency of your heart center. That place of compassion, humility, service. And take one more deep inhale, exhale, and relax the posture. And come lying down to relax again, to integrate, and just sense any changes, sensations, connecting to the heart center, and allowing for openness and receptivity at the heart center. Begin to deepen your breath and bring some movement to your fingers and toes. And then bring your knees into your chest and rock yourself up to sitting position. So the energy of the heart center is represented, the chakra, the heart chakra is represented by a symbol, which is two triangles which are overlapping. The one triangle pointing upwards, bringing the energies from the earth up for transformation. And the other triangle has the apex pointing downwards, bringing that energy, once it has risen, back down into the earth for transformation. So these overlapping triangles form a six-pointed star, and that represents the chakra of the heart. So the energy is moving up and down and transforming at the heart center. It's also the center called Anahata, where sound is created by no two things touching each other. So it's a place where there's no conflict. If you can just imagine that space in your heart center where you can uphold everything, and heaven and earth is in balance at this center. The energies are transformed and balanced. Everything finds its balance. So we're going to now bring the hands into Lotus Mudra by bringing the heels of the hands together, thumb tips and little finger tips together. The other fingers are just spread a little bit and held apart right in front of the heart center, about 4 to 5 inches. Close the eyes and let them be slightly open. So you're looking through a little slit downwards towards your thumbs. And if the eyes close completely, don't worry about it. Just relax in this position and breathe long and deep. And you might even feel the breath from the nostrils touching the thumb tips, that sensation of the breath. And focus on the mudra and on the breath. And the frequency of the heart center, which is created by or influenced by the mudra and your breath. Go into a deep meditation. take a deep inhale and exhale and relax the posture. For the last part of the meditation, we're going to bring the two thumbs to come inside the armpits, and then you let the elbows come down. These thumbs will stimulate a particular nerve right there, and then let the hands just rest on the chest. And try to be comfortable here. Close the eyes, and we'll inhale through pursed lips as if drawing the air through a straw, and you'll whistle on the inhale and listen to the sound you're creating on the inhale, and mentally listen to the sound so on the inhale, and on the exhale you'll close the mouth and exhale slowly through the nose and hear the vibration hung. So hung. So hung means I am that infinite. So inhale through the pursed lips for making a whistle sound, and hear the sound so. As you exhale through the nose, hear the sound hung, and continue at your own pace. I am that infinite. I will mute myself. Finish the breath cycle you're on and do one more. And when you're finished, you can relax the position of the hands. Shake it out a little bit if you like. Stretch the legs a little. Hydrate if you need to. Just take a moment. To be in that heart space. Finish practice today, bringing the palms back to the heart center in prayer pose. Taking a moment to feel the heart center, feel the emotion of gratitude, giving thanks for the opportunity to connect to the heart center and bring our mind frequency to the frequency of the heart, recharging the body with heart energy and positive prana energy so that we can be recharged and go out and do our best to uplift and serve and be a light in the world. And let us sing together the Long Time Sunshine Song, letting that love and light spread from our hearts to envelop ourselves, strengthen our hearts, mind and body, and then send it out into the world, into your environment, and into the furthest reaches for those who are in need, and send them light and love.
May the long time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. May the long time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Guide your way on. Guide your way on.
Let's inhale for 3 long satnams. Inhale deeply. Sa Satnam. Satnam. The vibration of the heart center, where we are compassionate and humble and looking to serve others. May we focus our mind on the truth, true vibration coming from the heart and coming to us from the world through the eyes of others, from Mother Nature and from the sun itself. May we feel nourished, strengthened, and may we keep up our vibration, be hopeful, and work hard to bring about more of that heart energy into our lives, and let our heart energy uplift those around us, bring solace, bring peace. And may we live our lives with more happiness, more joy, and extend our love and joy to all. Satnam. Thank you. Peace to all, love to all, and light to all. Satnam.